Okay, let's go ahead and knock out this Diablo Weekly number 2. All right. Um, as you guys know, every week I just do a quick 10-minute video talking about what happened in this week in Diablo and just what's been going on in the world of Diablo, at least for witch doctors or what have you not. I know Blizzard had to hotfix a couple different issues and things and what have you not. I know involving something of I'm not too sure what act. Like I said, I really don't follow any exploits or stuff like that. I play pretty straight up. But what it was is it was a certain monster. I think it was in Act 2 in the sewer area. There was a certain named monster or something special like that, and it would double drop loot or something like that. So what people were doing is just running down there, killing it, I guess, on Torment 6. Somebody would stack Magic Find in the hopes of just trying to find the item, and it would double drop. It wasn't meant to do that. And Blizzard hotfixed that pretty quick actually, so I can't ding them for that. People still like King Kongor, some other people too. I'm imagining all the high paragons are still chest farming, so it's gonna be interesting to see after patch day if they're actually gonna go ahead and do something about that because you got people getting towards crazy paragon levels. Like I'm talking like 500 something before expansion's out, and we still got about 2 weeks before that actually comes out. So we'll see what Blizzard wants to do. Two-handed weapons are still glitched. I would like to see two-handed weapons actually fixed because it actually would provide some opportunity because in all honesty, if two-handed weapons are supposed to roll higher damage and actually be pretty competitive to main hand offhand, it would be nice because I find a lot of two-handed weapons, and who would have known? I mean, maybe the two-handed weapons would have been some nice DPS upgrades or something like that, or been usable by my witch doctor. Because of the new because the new offhands actually quite suck. The damage is not where it's supposed to be, but Blizzard's cutting it back because I'm thinking they're scaling back for the expansion. So I hope with this patch they get the two-handed legendaries fixed. That'd be awesome. It'd give me purpose. It'd be make my legendaries more valuable. Then every time I pick up a two-handed weapon or it drops, I automatically know it's really bad. See, the first week I got 78 legendaries. This week we ended up at the total of, I do believe, 88. So 88 legendaries. I'm thinking from Tuesday to Tuesday. So 88 legendaries, of course, divide that by 7. That means we're averaging 12 legendaries a day. Playing about 12 hours a day means we're averaging like 1 legendary an hour, give or take. Because, some days you get more, some days you get less. This is up from the 78 of last week, which means that means I'm killing more efficiently, or maybe I'm just getting more legendaries. I think legendary count might be a little bit higher because I got some wrong counts and stuff like that. But that's pretty cool. More legendary. So hopefully next week I can do even more because I got more DPS. I was able to actually acquire a monster hunter. Shout out to Josh. He's on my friends list. He basically I was carrying him through T3. He watched my stream, he donated, so I was carrying them through Torment level 3, Act 3, of course, because, I do Act 3 all day, every day, and that weapon dropped, and he knew I was hurting for a weapon bad, because you guys saw my Mana-Juven carving knife, my legacy one, and I was actually able to upgrade it. This weapon's pretty nice, 35% crit damage, good amount of int. I wish it was 1.3k DPS, but that's okay. It has a socket, which is great. Ended up giving me, I think, a 15k DPS, something silly like that. So, I guess in all reality, I can't really complain about that. I mean, that was pretty awesome. And of course, I put the Markai's Emerald in it. So, I mean, that's one thing I definitely got this week that was pretty cool. Outside of that, I didn't replace anything else. Everything stayed exactly the same because, for the most part, my gear is pretty much done. I just need a new weapon. I need a 1.3k DPS weapon socket this week. That'd be something I'm looking forward to. I don't think I'm going to upgrade my Zunimasa boots. Don't think I'll upgrade my offhand legacy, my Leoric signet, or my legacy trifecta with average damage, I should say. I mean, besides that, I hope I don't think they're gonna change mojos and sources because, like I said, they're rebalancing everything for 70, and the one-handed weapons are really strong, so they don't really need to have a really good offhand. So I guess I get Blizzard's logic, but everybody's gonna be using their legacy offhand until they start leveling and want to see what's going on. But rumor is that they found some people found like sources that are level 61, and the damage is like how it's supposed to be. So I don't know. We'll have to wait and see, and see what happens. Hopefully Blizzard gets the whole chest farming thing fixed because people are just gonna keep doing that, and they got 2 more weeks, so they'll probably end up getting like 700 Paragon, which is pretty silly if you ask me. But it's up to Blizzard to nerf that and figure out what they're gonna do with that. They should just remove it completely, or just simply just make the experience not worth doing it, and maybe give a slightly higher chance for legendary. But then again, then people will just abuse that. So I don't really know what they can do. Besides all that, I mean, like I said, I'm just really hoping for them to fix the two-handed weapons. Two-handed weapons really need to be fixed because I'm tired of them dropping and they're not competitive with main and offhand. Give a lot of people more flexibility in what they can do in their builds if actually two-handeds actually did roll competitively, or actually they were rolling really good and stuff like that, so you wouldn't be so disappointed if that dropped. Little lag issues sometimes when I play, but nothing too serious. Hoping to do 100 legendaries this week. Been running 12 hours a day, which is pretty nuts. Playing Diablo since patch 2.0, so I've pretty much gotten to my routine. Knocking out 12 hours is not hard anymore. It's real easy. And you know what? I have to say, I don't find the game boring. I actually am enjoying myself because I don't know why. I just for some reason like hunting legendaries. It's really fun for me. I don't know if I'm a sick, twisted individual, but yeah, hunting the legendaries was not boring. So Blizzard's pretty good, successful on that front. But of course, I like grinding and looking for that kind of stuff. So we'll have to see what's going on. Besides all that, I mean, my main goal is just to get, like I said, my next upgrade on my weapon, and that will shoot me up a lot more DPS, and hopefully I can get towards that. I'm trying to get 500k basically in game with my scoundrel solo play unbuffed, and then I've been running T3 like a madman. So, on one thing, I did get a Mana Gemma's carving knife, but what makes me sad is that let me see, 88 legendaries this week. Last week was 78. Out of the 166 legendaries I found so far, only one was a Mana Gemma carving knife, which scares me. It scares me a lot because it's like, well, I mean, to be fair, I guess that makes sense because there's so many different weapons I could drop, but I only saw one occurrence of that. That's kind of shocking. And for Jerome's helmet, or if you're worth on Jerome's, let me see, Mask of Jerome. I've only seen 3 cases of that, 2 of which roll crit. So out of 166, 3 of them pieces of legendary equipment. 3 of them were Jerome's helm. I know Carnival showed up one time, and I know we had about 2 Zunimasa boots, 2 money Zunimasa chest, or actually I think 3 pairs of boots and 2 Zunimasa chest, 2 poxes. I'm trying to think. Zunimasa helmet, Zunimasa offhand. So I probably have if the numbers are correct, I'm probably long overdue for another bad Zunimasa offhand coming up soon. So the Zunimasa pieces are actually dropping pretty well for the Witch Doctor, so that's working as intended. But as in for the Mana Gemma carving knife, I think that's going to be fairly difficult to obtain because, I mean, every Witch Doctor wants the Mana Gemma carving knife to roll max damage in a socket. I mean, that would be like probably like pushing. If I got that, that would push me overload in terms of DPS. So, all I'm gonna do is just do another week. As always, I appreciate you guys watching these YouTube videos. Make sure you guys and also watch me on Twitch TV. So follow me on Twitch TV. You see in the top left corner, they got all the information there. You know, Debo at SC2 at Twitter, Facebook, blah 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 blah. Of course, make sure you guys follow the YouTube. And I really hope Blizzard gets their game together with the two-handed weapons. I'd like to see that before the expansion releases. I hope they lock down on all these people who are trying to exploit do weird stuff, but they've been pretty good with that. But they kind of should just remove the cursed chest because it's just kind of ruined the game. I think. I mean, I don't understand what I mean. People just want to get ahead, but like, I mean, Expanse is not even out yet, and you got people clearing 500 Paragon, which is kind of silly. Um, I think that's it, man. So I appreciate you guys for donating, contributing, helped me last week. It was a pretty awesome week, and let's if we keep every week like that. I'll keep crunching the numbers for you guys and keep playing these 12 hours a day, figuring out these legendary drops, figuring out what's the best way to get them, figuring out like what items we can expect out of a large. Well, at least doing the math so that when you get your first 300 legendaries or 400 or 500, well, let's just say a first 100, 200 legendaries, you kind of know what you should probably be getting. Like I said, I think most witch doctors in the first 100 legendaries should be getting most of their Zuni pieces, or at least you should at least have two pieces of Zuni within 100 within your first 200, which in your first 100 legendaries. And I know that seems like a steep number, but it really does come pretty quick. As to whether or not those are going to be damage upgrades is all up to the role of the gods. You know how that goes. So, anyways, as always, thank you for guys checking out my Diablo Weekly. I'll be with you guys next week. And, of course, I'll be every day streaming on Twitch TV. So, stop on by and see what's up, man. And if you have any questions about builds or anything like that, or anything involving the Witch Doctor class question, man, I'm sorry, guys. I'm half asleep. I haven't even been to sleep yet. So, if you have any questions or anything like that, stop by the stream. I'll answer them. Leave them down in the comment section. If you have any questions, I'll answer them. I mean, anything involving a witch doctor, any other class, I have no idea how they work. All I know is witch doctor. So, good luck, have fun. I'm gonna go sleep. I'm hoping Blizzard will have the servers up in about 6 hours, and I can wake myself up and put down another 12 hours on Act 3. But realistically, the servers probably won't be back up to about the earliest 1. But realistically, it probably won't be back up till 3, and then there's a good strong chance it might be delayed till 5. So I'm guessing for this maintenance day, I'm calling 5 o'clock. I'm calling 5 o'clock when the servers are gonna be back up. We'll see if I'm wrong or not. But anyways, man, I went over my 10-minute mark by 2 minutes, so I will see you guys next week for this Diablo daily, or not daily, weekly. I'm sorry, I'm so tired. I need to go to sleep now. I will see you guys next week for the Diablo weekly. And I'm hoping, man. Hopefully next week I have some good news for you guys, and you guys see that new weapon I have. I'm hoping I get that 1350 Zunimasa. Management carving knife. That would make the highlight of the week. Or I'll take a Thunder Fury. I am not prejudging. I'll take that or even a Sever, Thunder Fury, Management carving knife. Hopefully you'll see one next week on my Witch Doctor with the socket. But anyways. Appreciate you guys watching. I will see you guys next week. I'm Debo, and I am out.